World! And welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then guess what, my friend? You're in the right place. I'm so excited about this video, as I say in every video. But this video, I did not give a title, because this video, I don't even know what to call it. It's so surreal what I'm about to tell you. It's just a little story time. But this is something that will change your life. This situation that happened to me, it was like an epiphany moment, like a light bulb went off in my head. When this situation happened to me in my life, it literally changed my life. Because I thought, this shit is real. Okay, let's get into the video. So, if you guys follow me, if you have been following me, if you're new to my channel, hello. Make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, send a kiss. You know that I live in London, United Kingdom, but I am from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I moved from Miami, Florida, where I was living, to London. So the thing is, I just recently went home a few weeks ago. I should say about 3 to 4 weeks before this video. I went back home and I made a visit to family and friends in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I stayed there for about 3 weeks. And I remember one day when I was in London, I was just sitting on the couch. I was chilling. I was relaxing. And I was just thought to myself, you know, let me relax my mind. So I open up my computer, I go on YouTube, and I type in Jay Lee, Juice Crew, you know. Jay Lee is my sister, been a friend of mine since I was about 13 years of age. We're like this. We have been in separate parts of the world for over about 2 years. So it's been so long since we actually seen one another's face. And I would still keep in contact with her. I would talk to her through social media. We would text, everything like that. So I'm sure you had situations where you in your adult life, and you know your job take you places, or situations, or your kids, people move certain places, and the people that you grew up with and you see every day, you don't see them all the time. So you try to connect with them in any way possible, whether that's through social media, whether that's through texting, whether that's FaceTiming, anything. But you still have this thing deep in your heart where you want to see these people. So I remember going back home to Cincinnati, and I thought to myself, wow, I got a list of people that I want to see, and Jay Lee was on my priority list. And the thing is, Jay Lee doesn't live in Cincinnati anymore as well, even though that's where she's from. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia. So I thought to myself, oh man, maybe I need to go to Atlanta, make a pit stop in Miami as well. But financially, it was not a smart thing to do, being that most of my funds are being invested into my business and all other investments or whatever. So I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I cannot see Jay Lee. My heart is hurting. Stay with me. I know you're like, why is she telling me this? I thought to myself, I was kind of sad about it. Whatever. I remember just sitting randomly, I'll just randomly look up, you know, stuff, get excited. On my downtime, I would really listen to her content and her music and her videos with her and her girlfriend. It was just because I love her that much. This is a person that I genuinely love. So, you know, just randomly, just chatting it, saying it to the universe, just chatting. You know, it comes time for me to go back to London. And my time ended in Cincinnati to see my family. I get on the airplane. On that day, it was supposed to be a snowstorm in Cincinnati, Ohio. When I'm in the airport, it was no snow. Once I got on my flight, and as we're boarding, for some reason, just enormous amount of snow just started to come down on the plane. So it delayed the plane about 45 minutes to an hour. So I have a connecting, you see where I'm going with this. So for me to leave from Cincinnati, Ohio and fly to London, my connecting flight was where? In Atlanta, Georgia. So I get to Atlanta, Georgia. Guess what? I missed my flight. My flight was delayed only 20 minutes. I know they were still on the runway. They could open up the door and let me on the damn flight. That's what I thought. So I get there, I try to get another flight. I call a woman, you know, they send you to like this little phone booth at Delta. They don't even have people at the desk anymore. You just call in line and they send you to the customer service. So I get on the phone with this woman. She's like, I can get you in the next flight in 2 hours. Great, bam. Then she says, I said, okay, great, fine. You know, then she put me on hold and say, no, come back and say, well, that flight is not available. We don't have another flight for you until the next 24 hours. I began crying because all I thought to myself, I'm tired of traveling. I want to just go home, just get in one place. Please, like, Jesus Christ, get me out of this airport. I was just like, oh my God. Delta gave me a little voucher for about $60 to go to Ramada, something silly, like a hotel or something. I'm pissed. Called my boyfriend, tell him about it, I'm pissed. And I'm thinking maybe I gotta go to a hotel. I started to think, like, I'm in Atlanta for a whole day. My flight is not till the next day. So I called Jay Lee. I hit her up on Instagram because I didn't have her current number. She changed her number 20 million times already. So I said, what's your new number? Call me. I'm stuck in the airport, blah, blah, blah. Where you at? Works out. She lived 12 minutes away from the airport. What a coincidence, right? I ended up going to Jay Lee's house. 12 minutes away from the airport. This is crazy. I'm sitting in her house. I'm writing in my journal. I'm reading. I'm listening to, you know, some songs and everything. I'm talking to her girlfriend. At this moment, Jay Lee have left out the house to run an errand. I look out the window. I see the light, like it's now. The light. The clouds was in front of the sun. And then all of a sudden, the clouds just move. And the light glanced onto my forehead and my face. As I'm sitting in the living room, sitting on the floor writing in my journal, got my little crystals all around me, and it hit me. And it's like the universe said to me, I gave you what you wanted. This is why I'm saying this warning, this video is powerful. It might change your life. Because at that moment, I realized that all those months and 2 years that I have not seen Jay Lee, that I was chanting into the universe. I was randomly talking to my boyfriend saying, oh, I miss Jay Lee so much. I want to see Jay Lee so bad. Oh, I miss her. Her girlfriend is amazing. I want to see them again. The last time I seen them was this time when we were all in Miami together, blah, blah, blah. I'm randomly on her social media sites, randomly watching her videos, just randomly texting, going back and forth. And I just kept chanting that into the universe. And the crazy thing is, for me to have been sitting right there in her house at that present time, and the way it happened was so surreal to me. It was like, this is not real right now. It's just happening. This is why I said this. It hit me, and I started to literally just bawl crying. Tears just started rushing down my face because I could not believe it. That's when it hit me that whatever that you say into the universe, it really manifests. You have to be careful with what you say, because whatever you say, the universe is actually taking it in and giving it right back to you. So that's why I wanted to let you know this story, because words are so powerful. What we speak into existence, we actually create and form in reality. And at that day, I didn't know how I was going to see Jay Lee. You know, I didn't have a trip planned, but it worked perfectly. You know, I made it back in London on time to get back to business, to get back to work, to do things, to have date night, to prepare, everything. Everything worked out perfectly. It was no mistake made. It was just, is that a coincidence? What a coincidence. I wanted to come to you and tell you this because going throughout my journey to becoming a better version of myself in evolvement, going on that journey to becoming just more in value and living life out of love and truth, I started to realize that everything is already in alignment in our lives. Even though sometimes we don't think it is, or we think things are, you know, not going the way they should, or, you know, things are bad. Whatever is happening to you in your life right now is supposed to be happening. Because one, the universe already have the things aligned, and because two, because you already you're putting the energy out into the universe. So the universe is only giving you what you are telling it to give you. So I wanted to let you know this, because you might have dreams and aspirations. You might have things that you want for yourself, situations, anything. And whatever you are chanting out of your mouth every day, Not sure what it is. You can call it God, energy, the light, the sun, the moon, whatever. But whatever it is that has created us, this being and everything within our world on this planet that we walk on, it's listening. And whatever you say, you need to be careful. You need to be clear and have clarity. So before I open up my mouth now, I think to myself, do I want that in my life? Do I want that to come back to me? Is this what I want? When I complain, guess what? Nothing come back to me in life but more complaints and low vibrations. When I speak love and light, guess what come back to me? Love, light, people of high vibration. So guess what? You want that business. You need to say, I'm going to do it. I'm so excited about these business plans I got coming up. I'm so excited to be speaking on the stage. I'm so excited to have this interview with Oprah. I'm so excited to be releasing my book on Dr. Oz. You need to speak it in existence. You're graduating. I cannot wait to hang up that degree on my wall. I cannot wait to travel to Bali. I cannot wait to do this and do that. I cannot wait to fly this plane. I cannot wait to buy this jet. I cannot wait to marry this man. I cannot wait to marry this woman. Whatever you want and speak it into existence, the universe is listening. So you better be careful what you say, but also you need to say whatever you want and be clear of that, because guess what? What you put out, you will get back. Share this with somebody. And I love you all. And I always say here at MeccaFreeman.com that we encourage you to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life. Don't let anyone tell you that you cannot do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. So you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. Bam! And I'll see you in the next episode with love, peace, and gratitude. See you. Mwah.